Well, meeting the family for the first time is tough to do, especially around the holidays, but we have some help here. He is the author of God is a Woman, Dating Disasters. Ian Coburn joins us this morning here on NBC5 with things you can do to make the meeting easier on everyone. Good to see you back here.
Hi, how have you been?
Good. It could be a nerve-wracking experience meeting the family for the first time. You have, it's kind of like almost like ganging up on somebody. You have to be nice about it, right?
Oh, the interrogation begins.
Yeah. So what are your tips? What can you do to make that easier?
Well, the first thing you need to do is you need to prepare your family for whoever you're dating, and you need to prepare whoever you're dating for your family. A lot of times we don't want to do that. We don't want to tell our parents that we're dating someone who has an earring or a chain that goes from their ear through their nose to their other ear with a tattoo on their neck. And that's really not something you should surprise someone with. If your mom has Tourette syndrome, you really need to let people know.
Right.
Another key thing you need to do is don't blame whoever you're dating for your mistakes. So maybe you're late all the time, and whenever you're late, your family hassles you about it. So you just say, they won't hassle you, so I'll just tell them that we were late because of you.
Right.
Well, now you make them look like a schmuck.
Yeah.
So, you're the schmuck. Be the schmuck.
And you want the date to take responsibility for his or her mistakes as well.
Exactly. You don't want to do the opposite and say, well, no, I'm late, I'm the reason we're late. Eventually, they'll find out the truth, and it will look like that whoever you're dating is asking you to lie.
Right.
So you're just starting off on the wrong foot.
And you don't want to do that. Going back to preparing your family and your date, you don't want to sugarcoat anything, because I think lowering expectations would probably be better. Because then they come out of it thinking, hey, it wasn't that bad.
Yes, have the lowest expectations when you date. And you're never disappointed.
Yeah. So, all right, so we have two tips here. And then the third tip, never leave your date alone with anyone family member for that long.
Yeah, I've heard horror stories about that. It really surprises me. I mean, sometimes what happens is maybe you're hanging out with your sister or brother and you get nostalgic, and before you know it, like 30, 40 minutes goes by and you've left your date in another room with someone, with your uncle. I got one woman email me that her boyfriend left her in a room with her uncle, who spent 40 minutes telling her the dirtiest joke she's ever heard in her life. Another guy emailed me that his girlfriend left him in a room for an hour with her grandma, who only spoke Russian.
Oh,
so, yeah,
lovely. Because it's a stressful experience for the person taking the date to the family gathering too, because it's a lot of work.
Yeah, well, one thing you could really do is kind of introduce them to your family in stages if you can. One year I was dating someone, and her sister came down for Thanksgiving. So I got to meet her for Thanksgiving. Her mom came in early December to do some shopping. I met them for lunch. So by the time I met the family around Christmas, I already had two people in my corner. They had already kind of prepared the family for me. And so if you're driving out to your mom's for Christmas, say, what you could do is you could drive with your sister. So you have like an hour or two in the car to introduce whoever you're dating. So there's little things like that that make all the difference in the world. And again, the person that way doesn't feel like everyone's ganging up at once.
Because it's almost like a big debut when you do it around a holiday event, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you walk in the door and the entire family's there checking you out. Kind of stressful.
And you forget, was I supposed to buy a gift for everyone in your family? I didn't know. So.
And you should have them prepare that as well. Let them know what exactly they may be expecting.
Absolutely. And do you both sign? For your gifts, where are you at in your relationship? You kind of have to decide that ahead of time, too.
Ian Coburn, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
We're going to leave all these tips on our website, NBC5.com. All you have to do is click on our As Seen On link for Ian's complete list of tips and for more information on his books. 6:13 almost, gas for 33 cents. Well, it happened. We'll tell you exactly where. And it will cost you more than 33 cents, definitely, as McDonald's wages and all out